Welcome back, everybody, to The Journey. This is episode 18 of our Path to Glory series, where we start off at the bottom and work our way up and try and secure Champions League glory and many other trophies along the way. Right, before we get started, remember, hit that subscribe button and hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video, and let us find out what's going on in the world of Curzon Ashton. Okay, so since you was last with us, absolutely nothing has happened. It has been 2 days in game has passed since the last episode, and if you remember what I said would happen, the club in question has approached me and offered me the job. So this is a goodbye to Curzon Ashton. And as well, those who have if anyone has made any comments on about who it is that they thought it might be, we'll see if you're right momentarily. So we leave Curzon Ashton 6th in the Vanarama National League. Now, they played 16 games. There is still every chance they can do something really special this season. The finances wise for them isn't looking too good. They're £52,000 in debt. And the projection isn't looking rosy either. They need to get a bit of a cup run going if they're going to survive. But, yeah, we leave the squad looking really, really, really good. I mean, I am tempted to come in for one or two of these. I'll probably be scouting a couple of them because this new club has given me a bit of a transfer budget to spend. So I could actually do Curzon Ashton a favour, buy a couple of their players off them and decrease their debt, which would be nice of me. It would be nice of me, but it all depends on if the players that I'm going to be scouting, thinking, would they be able to make an instant impact in the new club, if they're going to be worth it or not, or if they're going to make any improvement. So that is that. There is nothing else to do. So, time to reveal today's new employer. Accrington Stanley. Now, thinking about it logically, and I know, I've got to add the realism factor into this. The distance between my house and Curzon Ashton and Accrington and my house, the Accrington Stanley ground is a lot closer than what Curzon is. So the money that I'm not making extra at Accrington, I'm saving on. My phone's vibrating. Let me just get rid of it. Right. So yeah, the money that I'm saving, not having to travel to Curzon Ashton, where we play, to Tameside Stadium, is going to be a lot more than the money I'm spending getting to Accrington Stanley's Wham Stadium. So I'm quite happy to take that wage, because it's the same as, I think it's the same. What am I on at Curzon? I'm on £900 a week, so I'm £75 a week less, but it is a huge, huge step in terms of moving up the football ladder. It might fall apart, and we could be finding ourselves starting next season at the job centre. This is a risk I'm willing to take because, like I said, they're higher up the Football League. If we can get them stabilised, then that's fantastic. So let's start negotiations. We may be able to squeeze a little bit more money out of them per week. So I'm going to try and match my current wage. And they're quite happy to do that. Fantastic. So we're not losing any money, and we've jumped up 2 leagues, and we're saving money on commuting. So now we no longer have to do all this travelling to get to Curzon Ashton. We can just basically get on M65 straight down to Accrington and we're done. That is absolutely fantastic. And here we are. Accrington, Stanley, Hire, Bennett in a move which is sure to spark plenty of heated debate. Phil Bennett has left Curzon Ashton to join Accrington. Bennett arrives with a record of 61 wins, 25 draws and 33 defeats in his career. He also won a league title. His first game in charge will be against Ipswich in the Sky Bet League 1 on the 4th of November 23. Bennett will face pressure to bring immediate success to Wham Stadium, having stepped up from his previous standing to take sole charge, and will need to hit the ground running if he is to win over those who believe his appointment is a questionable decision. Colin Coleman was considered to be the favourite for the job. No, I was classed as favourite, but it's unclear whether the club favoured Bennett all along. Curzon Ashton will be now looking for a new manager. Bennett has earned himself a reputation for signing players under the age of 23 and appears to be a great fit for the current vision at the Wham Stadium. Bennett prefers to use a 4-3-3 narrow formation. Bennett, who famously knocked out Wrexham of the FA Cup in 2021, will no doubt be hoping to provide similarly memorable moments in stepping up to a bigger club. Accrington are currently 24th in League 1 and they've only won one of their last 5 games in the league. Accrington Stanley have lost 3 of the last 5 matches. Fantastic. So we've got a bit of work cut out for us now. Let's go and have a look at the team, shall we? Right, so I've sorted my tactics out. I've brought up the ones that I was using at Curzon Ashton because it was really, really good tactics. And I believe the squad we've got is good enough to actually, make it a success. We've got to sort the squad out. I mean, I've one player I've seen already, and I absolutely love that name. For a goalkeeper, Toby Savin. That is an absolutely epic name for a goalkeeper. But just looking down the squad here, there is Adam Phillips. Is that one of ours that we've had in the past? No. He used to play for Burnley though. That's the name I recognise though. Jacob Davenport. We actually had him on FM21, if I remember rightly. Max Wright. So we have got a reasonably decent squad. Hopefully, it'll be fine. So if we now jump over to Curzon Ashton, and we shall have a look at who I feel we will be able to make use out of. Morecambe want Estrada. Yeah, we'll scout Estrada. In Cornet, shame we can't have Cornet anymore. Cannon, he won't come because he's new to them. We won't be able to get Hewlett or Andrucci. Although we may be able to get Andrucci. Scout him for a week. Why not? Rob Harker will go for him as well. Scout him for a week as well. I think that'll be it. Connor Hodgson. No, there's not really. I mean, Tyler Fredrickson, he looks pretty decent. So yeah, we'll scout him as well. Just those for now, and we shall try and select the team, and we'll get his first game underway, I think. Yeah, I thought I'd just do the meet the media with you all, and so we can, do it together. So, can you share some thoughts on what it means for you to be the manager of Accrington? Yeah, I am excited. Andy Proctor has raised concerns about Accrington's current poor form. Presumably, it can't be helpful for you to have a club favourite speaking so openly about your recent bad results. Well, those bad results happened before I came to this club, and I intend to turn our fortunes around and survive in League 1. It's not ideal, but Andy is entitled to his opinions. He is entirely. In leaving your previous job to take over Accrington, you disappointed a number of Curzon supporters. Do you regret that? Yeah, of course I do, because the fans loved me. They absolutely loved me. So yeah, I am I am disappointed that I've upset them, but we can both move on. Over your career, you've become well known for your distinct brand of football. Do you think it would be a good fit for your new team? Yeah, I believe it will be. Um, you know, I do like to play nice, attractive, attacking football and try and break on the counter. And if the players are up for it, which I'm sure they are, I see no reason why I can't continue this brand here. You were able to cultivate a strong dressing room atmosphere in your last job. Will that be helpful to you in your new role? Yeah, of course it will. You need to have, everyone working together and on the same level in the dressing room, and the type of bond and connections you have in there spill out onto the pitch. So a good dressing room is a good squad. Acton clearly have lofty ambitions, and hiring you is said to be a later step in meeting them. Are you the right person to deliver on their apparent promise, especially in the short term? Well, I think I could possibly well be the right choice for the job, because at the end of the day, I have worked miracles in a team with no money, very, very low wage budgets, and I've brought in some bargains who've turned out to be really good superstars. And hopefully I can bring that experience on to my new role at Accrington, and hopefully continue what I started there and bring success that Accrington and their fans also want. This is a big step up for you. Are you nervous about taking on the role? Well, yeah, it's a huge step up, going from non-league football to the third tier of English football. But I handle the pressure really, really well. I know what to expect coming up to this league. Throughout my career, I've played teams in this division, so I know how strong they can be. So nervous, not really. Enthusiastic, yes. So I will jump at the chance, and hopefully I'll match the expectations placed on me. You've had very little time to prepare for your first match in charge against Ipswich. How much, if at all, will that impact upon your performance? I can't see it impacting that much, for the simple fact I've already seen the squad, I've already met the squad, and I already kind of know what formation and tactics I want to play. So basically, I do believe I'm prepared for it. My players, on the other hand, they might not be fully prepared and ready with the tactics that I've told them that they're going to be using. But only time will tell. When the game kicks off on Saturday, we should know. And that goes that meeting. That was a weird way of doing it, weren't it? I actually did it like I was actually being interviewed, which was fantastic. It's a unique way of doing it, I think, but it adds more realism to it when you do it like that. And that's one of the things I'm aiming for, is realism in this game and in this save. So let's move forward. Okay, so as we approach our first game against Ipswich Town in Sky Bet League One, the team hopefully is good enough to at least turn this around. I'm only 5 points behind safety. It's easily doable, but I'm working with a team I've never worked with before, so I need to kind of find out where we're at. So the team we're going with is the legendary named goalkeeper Savin in goal, with the back four of Lyons, Foster, Cargill, Madeline and Sterry. The midfield consists of McLaughlin, Davenport and Phillips, and Nuttall, Sewell, and O'Sullivan up front. Now, we do have people who can play in false nine positions, which is fantastic. They're struggling to find goals. They've only got 6 goals between them. Hopefully that'll change. So, fingers crossed, we can start our new chapter with a win. Okay, so here we go. Our first game as Accrington manager is underway. Yeah, every time I'm recording, I've always got wind and burping and hiccuping. Nothing I can do about it. I think it's because all the talking I'm doing. I'm not used to talking this much, honestly. That's we've got to defend on this bit of a set play. Saving with a save. Oh, I love that name. That is one of the best goalkeeper names ever. Really good name. Oh, Lyons Foster scoops it up. He's making a bit of a run. Still Lyons Foster. Finds O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan and McLaughlin. McLaughlin tries his luck, but it's tipped over the bar for a corner. That's good. Good start. That 9 minutes into it, and we're already making progress. Oh, I need to sort my corners out. I didn't. That's one thing I didn't transfer over. Is my corners. I shall do that at the end of this game. Fantastic. So we seem to be holding us on here, which is fine. Oh, Lyons Foster sends it up to Sule. Sule to McLaughlin. McLaughlin shoots. Oh, what a goal by McLaughlin. His third goal of the season. 17 minutes on the clock, and it's Accrington 1, Ipswich 0. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how we introduce ourselves to our new club. That was a very nice goal. Sule, McLaughlin controls it, hits it. Keeper was like, he wasn't even looking the right way. The keeper was looking the wrong direction. That's why he couldn't see it go past him. I'm not complaining. Look at this. We're now 5 points behind Leyton Orient. Which is, it's fine. It's fine. I'm happy doing what I'm doing. So McLaughlin to Davenport. Now it's Cargill. Still Cargill to Lyons Foster. O'Sullivan now on the ball. Back to Foster. I'm just going to call him Foster because it's easier. Nuttall tries his luck. It's over the bar. Saved. Fantastic. So Phillips with the corner. Oh, nearly. Madeline scoops it up. Plays Phillips in. Back to Madeline. Still Madeline. Now it's McLaughlin. Oh, good effort. But no cigar. Sterry with a throw-in. Throws to Nuttall. Now he finds Phillips. Phillips to Davenport, who plays Sterry in. Sterry to Sule. Now it's McLaughlin. Now it's Foster, who tries his luck, but couldn't quite get past the bodies in defence. Unlucky. See, look at that. 3 points. 3 points now. Because it didn't update when I said it last time. O'Sullivan to Nuttall. Nuttall tries to look from distance, and it's not that far wide. Good effort. Really good chance. Some positive stuff here. Madeline plays it back to Savin. I love that name. Savin hoofs it upfield. Nuttall to Phillips, who plays Sule in. Sule's one-on-one with the keeper, and he couldn't quite convert his chance. Unlucky. Right, I think I'm going to fire them up a little bit now, because we are showing a bit of promise. Lyons Foster hoofs it back upfield to Cargill. Cargill to Phillips. Now it's Nuttall tries his luck, and it's over the bar. Unlucky. Unlucky indeed. Right. Saving. Hoof it upfield. Couldn't quite get onto it. Oh, now Ipswich have a chance to break. And we need to get the bodies back. The bodies are now in where they should be. Come on. Don't ruin my party. Come on, you Ipswich, you are not allowed to ruin my party. This is my welcome to Accrington party, and you are not allowed to ruin it. I'll be really mad at you if you ruin it. So do us all a favour and don't ruin it. Right, Cargill clears it up, but it's... Oh, I thought that went out of touch then, but it didn't. But we need to get the bodies back again. He's clean through, and this is... Oh, what a save by Savin. Oh, every time I say that, it's going to crack me up. Because that's awesome. Oh. I wonder if he thought, when he was growing up, before he decided to be a footballer, I wonder if he thought, I want to be a footballer, but I'm actually going to be a goalkeeper. Then I'll be doing my name every day. Every game I'll be doing my name. O'Sullivan now finds McLaughlin. McLaughlin tries his luck, but it's out of touch for a corner. Yeah, saving all them shots. Oh, what a save by Savin. Oh, you can see it now. That is hilarious. And as we go into half-time, we are still 1-0 up. This is fantastic. Now, we are showing really good promise. And I am pleased with how my team has taken this new challenge on board. Just hope we can continue it into the second half and come out of this game with all 3 points. Phillips now on the ball, finds Sterry. Sterry runs out wide but finds Nuttall. Nuttall back to Sterry. Sterry takes it to the corner flag, crosses it in. Sule nearly gets his head to it. Now it's Sterry who whips it in again, but it's a wayward pass. O'Sullivan tries to look from distance. Oh, what a save. Oh, bit of a goal-mouth scramble there. The Ipswich keeper forces a wicked save. Now O'Sullivan's on the break again. Finds Phillips. Still Phillips to Sterry, who finds Nuttall. Nuttall to Sule. Sule tries his luck, but defender gets in his way. Oh, that was a really good first couple of minutes opening of the second half. Now Phillips has a chance again. Whips it across. O'Sullivan controls it beautifully. Finds Davenport, who tries to slot it home, but just couldn't quite do it. Oh, wow, these highlights are thick and fast. McLaughlin, now O'Sullivan, now Sule to Phillips, who tries his luck, but it hits the defender out. I know it hits my player. That's a shame. We're only 2 points behind now. One more win and we can leave the relegation spots. Oh, that was a sloppy challenge there, and he's off. What are you playing at, Davenport? Disappointed. He's a former Blackburn player. What do I expect? He's not going to be staying at this club past January. That's really annoyed me, is that I'm going to have to go very defensive and try and hope for the best. Try and hold on to this lead. Because Davenport could have quite possibly ruined it for us by getting himself sent off. So saving hoofs it upfield. Nuttall heads it down to Phillips, but Phillips gives the ball away. Oh, Madeline regains possession though. Now Madeline passes it to Saving to Cargill. Cargill to McLaughlin. Now it's Lyons Foster. And he gets dispossessed way too easily. You probably not going to spend much time in my squad either, giving away balls like that. You can't be doing that if you want to play for me. Simple as. Right, we have now got to make a substitution. And I think I'm going to take off. They've all been playing super good though. I'm going to take Sullivan off. And bring Pell on, but drop Pell back into midfield. Yeah, is he more suitable for that role? Yeah, he'll just leave him at that role. That'll be fine, and leave them two as they are there. Hopefully that should be okay. And I think we're going to take Phillips off as well because he looks shattered. And Honda Mark. We'll bring Honda Mark on. That's a bit of a hard name to say. But now we have to defend up about this attempt here. Oh, it's a good clearance. I say good. It's not really that good, but the shot is wayward. And we still hang on to our lead with 20 minutes remaining. Oh, can we actually pull this off now and make that final change? That's awesome. 15 minutes left to play. I'm going to fire the team up a little bit. So Saving hoofs it upfield. He hoofed it way too far. Now we've got a defender against this. I didn't expect him to kick it that far. I thought he'd like at least play it into, where midfield line is. But no, you have to kick it further and give away possession. It's fine. We just need to defend against this. Don't give away a penalty. Oh, what a save by Saving. Oh, that is not going to get old. It probably will actually, but not for a long time. Oh, not for a long time. We've got 5 minutes left to play. Pell with a free kick in a dangerous position. Straight into the wall though. And now Ipswich can break. There's, good interception by Lyons Foster. And it's out of play for a throw-in. That's fantastic. 2 minutes left to play. Saving. Hoofs it. Kind of hoofs it. He's not. Get to the ball. Don't let him. You. Gordon. Eyes open. McLaughlin with a free kick. Whips it across. Oh, fantastic. Madeline with his first goal of the season. He put that away fantastically. It doubles our lead. And it also opens his account for the season. makes it Accrington 2, Ipswich 0. 10-man Accrington, Ipswich 0. In the dying moments of the game. I think it's safe to say we are victorious on this one. Even if we concede now, we ain't going to lose. Because the referee's probably going to blow his whistle as soon as Saving kicks it. The referee will blow, and he does do. We win our first game as Accrington manager. What a start this is. Accrington 2, Ipswich 0. Right, so schedule time. Oh, look at that. That win against Ipswich were Accrington's only second league win of the season. How many is that without a win? So you got one in all competitions. I'm going to do all competitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games without a win in all competitions. That's bad. That's right. We can do this. Anyway, so I think we'll come back. I mean, we've got Weymouth in first round of FA Cup. That should be an easy winnable game. Yeah, I think we'll come back for Bradford and Doncaster in the next episode. Yeah, Bradford and Doncaster, and then we can look at coming back somewhere around here. And we can discuss what we've done at transfer window, because that's something we've got to think of now is the transfer window. We can't sign anyone any point now, which is fine. We're 2 leagues higher. We started off our thingy with a win, so I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. Oh, and notice the change. There we go. Fantastic. So thank you very much for watching. Those of you who commented Accrington in the comments of the previous video, congratulations. Well done. Hopefully we can get a few more wins under the belt and try and secure our position in League One this season. Only time will tell. It might just be new manager hype, which made us win against Ipswich, and we could end up losing the next 15 games in a row, for all I know. But we'll have to take each game as it comes and hopefully continue our progress up the football ladder. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you're not already. Comment down below and hit the like button if you've enjoyed it. And I shall see you all in the next episode. See you later.